First of all, it's a pleasure to be on the gloom and doom panel.
Yeah,
We're not
gloom. You know that.
1920s were an extraordinary period. As I said at the beginning, it's not preordained that it has to end badly.
The end note of the 1920s, which was, of course, the Great Depression, Andrew. So let's take a step back and talk about where we are right here, right now. The area of recklessness is the spending of governments around the world, who are all, with little exception, all spending well beyond their means. That's the recklessness of this moment in history. This is not a parallel to the 1920s in terms of the recklessness of the private capital markets. It's a story of the recklessness of government spending. Within the private sector, there's a huge question as to where AI will take us. And I was carefully taking notes and listening to what Larry has to say, or to what Madame Lagarde has to say, because this is one of the big issues of our moment. Will AI create the productivity acceleration that is hoped for in Washington and in the halls of government around the world as a way to overcome the profligate spending that we're currently engaged in? Like, the world needs a savior. And the hope is that AI is the savior that we need for productivity. And the challenge with this is it may or may not be. We just don't know yet. Now, there's a tremendous amount of hype around AI. And in some sense, the large AI companies need to create that hype to raise the tens or actually hundreds of billions of dollars of investment that are going into the field. Like, you wouldn't be able to raise hundreds of billions of dollars. We'll spend, and Larry can probably correct me on this, but roughly $600 billion this year in CapEx for data centers in the United States.
I think it to be larger.
But does that mean that it's getting hyped up too much, or it's just the hype is required as a sales mechanism?
Go ahead.